Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for another week of story time. I'm Mr. Garrett, and we're going to get started with our weather forecast. So you can get your felt pieces ready to do our weather together. So we've had a lot of rain this week, but the forecast for Thursday morning is supposed to be very sunny. So put the yellow sun up in the blue sky. So we had our raindrops, but probably won't have any rain on Thursday. But our tree has been seeing a lot of changes over the last couple of weeks. Seen a lot of leaves. So it started as little tiny buds, and then the leaves got bigger and bigger. Got a lot more of them, so you can barely see the branches now. And some of the leaves are green, but I noticed a lot of leaves right now in the neighborhood near the library have pink leaves, pink little things growing on there. So that's kind of cool too. So it's really nice to see all the color in the neighborhood. So check outside your window and see what the leaves are like near the tree near your house. And check to see if the weather forecast came true too. Move the weather window around every day when you look out the window. Alright, now we're going to do our story. Alright, so the story for this week is called A Perfectly Messed Up Story by Patrick McDonnell. Ooh, this looks like a messed up story, huh? You have jelly and fingerprints and all kinds of stuff. This must be your main character, too. Let's see what's going on in this book. A special thank you to Little Brown and Company for letting us read the book today. This is Louie's story. That's Louie. Once upon a time, little Louie went skipping merrily along. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. He goes, looks very happy. For in his heart, Louie knew everything was just, hey, hold on, what's that? Ugh. Sniff, sniff. Click, 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 click. A jelly stain? How did that get there? This isn't right. Who would eat a jelly sandwich while reading my book? Plop. What else is there? Peanut butter? Jelly and peanut butter? Ugh. The chunky kind. Oh, what do we see now? Fingerprints everywhere. Hey, 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 hey. Somebody's fingerprints are all over this. Oh no. What's next? You see little drops right here? What is that? Orange juice. Ugh. My story is getting all messed up. Uh-oh. We need to show some respect here. Books are important. They teach us stuff and they inspire us. Now, can I please get on with my story? Thank you. Alright, he's gonna get started again. Okay, from the top. Once upon a time, little Louie went skipping merrily along. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Alright, we're back on track now. No. La. Crayon? You have got to be kidding me. This is awful. Quick! Get a paper towel. Alright, get a paper towel. Careful, careful. Rub, rub, rub. Ay, ay, ay. Look, it's all smudged. This is the worst thing ever. What am I going to do? Oh no, look, his hands are waving around. He's really upset right now. Looks like kind of frustrated. Alright, we're gonna start again. Once upon a time, stop. Forget it. This story is ruined. It's all over. I'm just in a messy old book that will end up in some garage sale. A book no one will ever want, read, or love. Oh, look. I look so sad. I give up. Go on without me. This is Louie's story. Who cares? Once upon a time, little Louie went skipping merrily along. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, he sang. Oh, Life was so much simpler back then. For in his heart, Bowie knew everything was just what? Just what? Oh. Fine. Wow, everything is fine. I'm still here, you're still reading, and it is a pretty good story. Messes and all. So, come on, let's finish this. This is Louie's story. I love it, and nothing is going to stop me. The end. And we have a little coffee stain at the end. And on the back it says, things don't always go by the book. So things don't always go according to plan. So with that in mind, we're going to do our craft together. So you can take your little packet out. If you don't have one of these, you can get some paper and some crayons, and we're going to make a little story together that doesn't go as planned. Alright, so in your packet this week, you'll see that you have a book. If you open the pages, you'll see that you have little markings, which look like scribbles, like almost like there was a mistake. But I figured we could think about the story and how sometimes things don't go to plan, but we can try to make something work out of it. So I figured we could transform these squiggles into pictures. That's always a fun thing to do. Just draw a shape on a piece of paper and then make a transformation, make it into something else. And we can try to tell a story. So I'm going to do an example, and then you can think of your own story that you want. So when you look at the squiggles, think of what you'd want to transform yours into. So I think on my first page, which is blank, I'm just going to draw a little character. And I think as a little preview of next week, I'm going to make a little turtle. Because the character in our story for next week is a turtle. So I'm going to make a little character. You can make whatever character you want. So a little head, little feet, and a little tail. And I'm going to give him a little smile too. Let's see, so maybe he's kind of walking on a big rock or something. Put some sunshine up here. Cool. And now our first unexpected thing, we have a little squiggle like this. So when I look at this, I think of a river. And maybe you look at this and you think of something else. But I'm gonna make mine a river. So I'm gonna make another squiggle kind of like this. And then use the blue to color it in like this. A bunch of little squiggles, almost like the water is kind of rushing, making splashes and things. There we go. Maybe some... Ooh, maybe there's a bunch of sand over here. And I'm going to put my little turtle, and I'm actually going to make a little boat for him. Because maybe he was walking and he found a river in his way, but he wants to cross it and he doesn't really know how to swim yet, so he's found a little boat. There we go. And then cross the river, and then what could this be? Any ideas? Maybe it to me it kind of looks like maybe it's like the top of a mountain. So I'm gonna keep drawing it this way. And then I'm gonna draw it down here. Kind of looks a little bit rocky to me. And maybe the top is kind of snowy like that. You can color it in down here. So maybe the turtle has to travel around the mountain. So maybe he's really tiny down here. making little footsteps maybe behind him. There you go. He's going this way. And then last page. Let's see, what could this be? It's a lot like the squiggle from the river, but I already did a river, so I think I'm gonna make this into a road. Maybe this is a little path that leads somewhere. And let's see. And maybe I'll put the turtle kind of walking down the path like this. Let's see, and where could he be going? What could be at the end of the pathway? Maybe. I think in my story, I think he's traveling to see a friend. So I'm gonna put a little house right here. Because that's why he was traveling all that way. He wanted to go visit somebody. But the roof, put a little window and then a door. Maybe there's a chimney with some smoke coming out too. Cool. And in the background I can put some hills. Like that. Nice. So my story was there was a little turtle. He was going to see a friend. But then he found a river that he had to cross, so he crossed in a boat. And then there was a mountain, so he had to walk around the mountain. And he finally made his way to his friend's house. And he walked up the path and knocked on the door. The end. I'll write the end on the back like this. Nice. That's my story. And I can give it a little name if I want. I think for now I'm just gonna draw my turtle. Oh yeah, maybe the title can be The Turtle's Trip. He took a trip to go see his friend. The end. So you can keep adding, you can add details to your own. So look at the pictures, think about what you want to draw, and write your own story. If you want to bring your story into library and show me, I would love to see it. So I hope you enjoyed the activity. So next week we'll be back at the same time, 10:30 on Thursday on our YouTube channel. We'll have a new book that we're going to read called Truman. Can you tell what Truman is? The little turtle down here. So I really like this book. So we're going to read this book next week. And you can stop by the library to get your packet of materials so we can do the craft next week. So stop by the library, say hi, get some books. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Get some fresh air. Happy Mother's Day to everyone celebrating, and hope to see everyone really soon. Take care, everyone.